What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we've got one more Nitro review from Dumont. This is the last one that I have of the Nitro line that Perfume Box sent my way. Obviously, that has no bearings on what I'm going to think about the fragrance, because not my favorite of the bunch, I gotta say. It's good, but it's not as good as some of the others, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But today, we are talking about Nitro Black. Very much a strong representation of wanting to smell like Creed Aventus. There's no two ways about it. That's clearly what they were going for here, which they have a few others that have a twist on Aventus. Again, we'll discuss those further in a little bit. So, got some interesting things to say, at least in my opinion. So stay tuned. So I'll have the notes on screen for you guys. As I stated, starts off, smells like Aventus, very much has, to me, apple blackcurrant and a lot of blackcurrant. It's smoky and very, very musk dominant. Whereas fragrances like Nitro Intense, more like a super smoky leather twist. A lot of blackcurrant here as well. A little bit of off-non supremacy, not only intense going on here, but instead of just the overwhelming note of oak moss like supremacy not only intense has, this is a super crazy strong leather accord that the notes create. And then with platinum, it's like Kate Alfresan on steroids. Super fruity, pineapple heavy, extremely spicy. Both similar to Aventus, but their own thing at the same time. I like these both better. Then I like Nitro Black. Nitro Black is not a bad fragrance. It's going to have a decent rating here. But for what it is, of all the ones that are closer to Aventus, this isn't up there as my favorite because I'm not the biggest musk guy. It depends on the musk and how it's used. It does smell really good. I've been spending the last few days with it. I do like it. I just don't love it the way the other two are. There's these two in the line, I think, offer a better twist because I'm not all about the trying to be a carbon copy most of the time. I'm not saying they're exactly trying to be a carbon copy because there are still some differences versus actual Aventus, whereas I think this is the one that closest, I guess more closely, it would be the way to look at this, represents Aventus's DNA, whereas the other ones are kind of twist and not exactly Aventus, but kind of Aventus. So if you like the smoky, musky side of the DNA, then you'll probably very much enjoy this one. Again, it's a nice fragrance. It smells really good, and the rating will reflect that, but to me, not as impressive as Platinum and Intense. I would suggest those two over this one, but if you're the type that really likes the musk dominance from Aventus's DNA, then this is going to be the one for you. Now, in regards to performance, no surprises here. Another beast. They're all beasts. They're not nuclear overwhelming beasts, but they're very stout fragrances where if you spray them heavy, I mean, we're talking about potential issue for you in the wearing experience. It can be cloying and too much here. Another one, 8 to 10 hours longevity. Again, that's me being modest because of when I take showers in the day, because I know they would go longer than that. Projections on the moderate to heavy side, roughly 2 hours before it calms down. And then the sillage here, same thing, moderate. Constantly reminds me it's there. I do get a little bit more nose fatigue to this one than some of the others in the line, but it comes back strong a few hours in to where it's like, did I spray that? How long ago did I spray that? Because it starts reminding me of the fragrance quite rapidly after a few hours. Like I guess once it settles down and my nose adjusts a bit more, it smells not exactly like I just sprayed it, but it smells stronger all of the sudden once again. So across the board, just like the rest of them in this line, it's a beast. Final thoughts on Nitro Black. So again, it's a good fragrance. It's a very good fragrance, dare I say. You know, could be better. 7 out of 10, very good, you know, not the, doesn't hold the candle to these two. Again, Platinum and Intense, I would go these routes. These speak to my personal taste a bit more. Fruity and spicy, leathery and smoky. Two very different twists while still reminding you of Aventus, whereas this is another twist, but closer to being, trying to be Aventus, whereas this is very musk dominant, which again, certain musks huge fan of. Certain musks, can't stand, don't want to wear them. And this one falls in between where I do like it. It was an enjoyable wear, but for me to appreciate this one more, I would have had to smell this one before I smelled either one of these. I actually experienced these and reviewed these before I got to this one, so the bar was set pretty high. These are really, really, really good. I would, over Nitro Black, I would suggest Nitro Intense and Nitro Platinum, which are technically Black Platinum and Black Intense, I guess, even though that's not in the name, but these are the three of the Aventus style DNA in the Nitro line. But to me, these are the ones. They are higher rated, but that doesn't take away from this still being a very good fragrance. It's just not on the great level of those two. Well, that's my final thoughts and my review on Nitro Black. Once again, Perfume Box, thank you so much for sending this my way. If you're interested in checking out anything from the Nitro line, Dumont as a whole, or many other designer and niche brands, you can check out Perfume Box in the link down below with a discount code if you're interested. The channel does make a very small commission off your purchase if you decide you want to. If not, all good. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you tried this? Do you like it more than I do? Do you like it less than I do? Are we on the same wavelength? Definitely let me know down in the comments. And until next time, I will say if you get your hands on Nitro Black from Dumont and you give it a spray now, who knows? You might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.